This club's about winning trophies. I'm inexperienced in a lot of those things.
3-0.
Sorry for smiling there.
Een era can come to an end.
Almost lost the cup and you win it. The new European champions, the treble, the dream come true for you.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Football, bloody hell. But they never give in. And that's the winner.
Welcome to the American Red Devils podcast. I'm John.
I'm Alex.
And we're bringing you the best Manchester United news from this side of the pond.
Ooh, sir, how we doing? We're previewing Manchester United's next match against Everton. Sir, we're playing the Toffees at home. Ruben Amorim's second game at Old Trafford, his third game as Manchester United manager, and another opportunity to pick up points in the league. We need to do it, and I'm looking forward to this match. So Everton, you know, they're always where they are, fighting right above the drop. Dyche, his men, they're going to come in ready to rock, but it's a big game for United on the weekend. And I'm looking forward to it. All 3 points. We got to pick them up, sir. How we doing?
Doing good. Got to build on the big match against Bodo Glimt. I'll tell you what, if you thought Bodo Glimt was going to give us a challenge, Everton is going to be right there. Hey, they're going to be better than Ipswich Town. And judging by how easily we were leaking goals against the Norwegian nobodies, I have a feeling that it's going to be just get in the middle of the ring and start slugging. That's going to be the type of game it's going to be. Like, we're going to have a lot of the ball. We're going to push up high. And you know that when teams counter against us, we look pretty shaky. And so I just imagine more of the same. And Amorim's going to be making adjustments to the squad, looking at who he can rely on, because there's a lot of questions around this. What's the best 11 in this new formation?
Yeah, absolutely, sir. And there's one thing, picking up points against Bodo Glimt, when, you know, one of the premier Norwegian heavyweights. It's another thing, even against an Everton who are fighting 15th place, because they're a well-drilled squad. They're going to come up for it, ready to rock. Even though we've won the last 5 times against Everton in the league, sir, they're going to be up for it. So it's a big game. More blooding for Ruben Amorim in the EPL, but it's important for him to pick up his first win. This is a great opportunity to do so. We've got some really tough games in the league coming up. 3 points with Everton would go a long way. You know, the league, even though Liverpool is kind of running away with it at the moment, it's still a good position for United to be, because we're right in the hunt. So 3 points against Everton would be huge.
Quick PSA for the podcast, sir. You like the American Red Devils? Check out our YouTube channel. Search us American Red Devils on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Give us your Muppet take in the comment section on YouTube. We're just getting our channel off the ground. Also, check out our Black Friday sale, americanreddevils.store. 30% off everything in the store. We got Garnacho scarves. We got beanies, hoodies, shirts. Anything you need to support the greatest club in the world. Also, check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/AmericanRedDevils. AmericanRedDevils.com, sir. Tell about iTunes reviews.
iTunes reviews and 5-star reviews, the American Devils, wherever you listen. It's great we support the pod. It helps us found organically by other top Muppets like yourself. And we're giving away free merch. All you have to do is write a 5-star review on iTunes or Spotify and send a screenshot of that review to americanrevils@gmail.com with your mailing address, and I'll personally pick, pack, and ship some free ARD gear, send it right to your door anywhere in the world. Sir, let's get some 5-star Reds. Let's get a 5-star performance on Sunday, sir. Let's get into this game.
It's been a while since we had a 5-star performance, sir, just generally with this team. I'm still coming to you from Maui. We're doing this late on Thanksgiving. We've got to break down Everton. Then we're traveling back, and we're going to be up early, sir. Sunday, 5:30 a.m. Pacific. You're killing me, Smalls. I literally land Saturday night at like midnight. Got to get up early, watch this team. They better show up, sir. 8:30 a.m. East Coast against the Toffees. We used to just beat them up. It's going to be at home. You know, weather should be favorable. Chance of rain, mid-50s.
Sounds like lovely Manchester weather, sir. Mid-50s, like you said. A little bit of chance of rain. Big game for United. Where are we eating? Alex's Scran Watch. We're eating at the Australasia restaurant and bar. It's apparently favored by United players and staff. Hopefully they don't eat too many pork pie sandwiches or whatever people are eating in Manchester these days, because I know Everton are going to be fit and firing. Everybody seems to show up against United when we play at Old Trafford. But looking forward to this game, sir, even though it's bright and early.
Everton have a rich history. They were founded in 1878 and were a founding member of the Football League, and they spend more time in the top division of English football than any other club, and they've been fighting relegation the last couple of years. Sean Dyche, you know him, he's a hard man. He's at the helm there. They have won 24 major trophies, 9 league titles, 5 FA Cups, 1 European Cup winner cups, and 9 charity shields. Everton far off the mark, but they do have a rich history. New stadium going up in the Merseyside as well. So Everton, finished last season in 15th place, currently in 15th place, really close to Manchester United. I feel like this is going to be a tough test for us. It's about our level, and man, Ipswich, we looked shaky. Even against Bodo, we were conceding. There's just levels to this game, and I feel at the level that Everton's going to play, we're going to be there for the taking.
This is going to be a close game. I mean, United are going to be challenged in this game. Everton are going to come to play. I don't think they play midweek. They're not in Europe, right? Like you said, they're fighting for relegation. They know United. We have not gained a quite full head of steam under this new manager yet, as you would imagine. So it's a close match. I imagine this is a one-game affair. But Sean Dyche, man, he's going to come ready to rock. And I think Everton are they'll get at us a couple times. We're going to need Onana to be on it, not quite like he was against Bodo Glimt, a little shaky.
Hey, he's the old English manager, Sean Dyche. He's got the ginger goatee. He was a hard-nosed center back in his playing days. They play the 5-3-2 low block. Very compact, hard-working, counter-attacking style. It's going to play right into our hands. And Amorim, he's just a hard man. He's going to play the same way. Doesn't even matter how Everton are going to set up. I think you're just going to see that always. We're just going to play the same style no matter what until these bluffers get it. And they look dogged tired against Bodo Glimt. That's something that is very concerning. You saw Bruno at the end of the game just barely hanging on. Højlund as well. Just the work that Amorim is going to ask of these guys. We're so far off of it. Are they going to be ready to go on a tight turnaround?
It's a good point. Luckily, there's no travel involved. It's going to be 2 games in a row at Old Trafford, but you're absolutely right, sir. It's like the level of effort that they put out today. I'm glad they're still responding to their new manager, but that's a high level of energy to continue to keep putting out, and especially like players like Bruno, who usually have no problem running all day. Yeah, I think it's going to take 6 weeks to acclimate to this style, because it's just, you got to be fit. You got to be very fit, and we're not that fit right now.
Last 5 for Everton. Beat Ipswich 2-0, drew Fulham 1-1, Southampton beat them 1-0, drew West Ham 0-0, and drew Brentford 0-0. Look, they are not one team to underestimate. Those are some interesting results. Obviously low scoring. They're very hard to break down, but lifetime beat them 95 times, drawn 47, lost 71. First time we ever played them, 1892. We got cooked 6-0. Last 5, we won them all, sir. Are we due to drop some points against Everton?
You would think so. You and I, we have a special place in our heart for Everton. We have a good friend who's a Toffee. And every time we ever watch the Toffee play United, we always won. So I'm hoping we get another win. We could use another win. We need it in the league. Ruben can use it. So we are due to drop points, like you said, but I'm hoping it doesn't happen on Sunday.
And like you said, we know a lot of their players, Tarkowski, Branthwaite, player we've been linked to as well, Charlie McNeil.
Ashley Young.
Yeah, Ashley Young, obviously, former Red, DCL leading the line, Decore, strong midfield. So, look, I'm not nervous. I'm just more worried about how much more disciplined United can be in the shape. The ref, John Brooks, United's record is 6-2 with him. Sir, what do you make?
Not bad.
Not bad.
I'll take it, right? Dwight McNeil, he's a player to watch. He's their best player, English midfielder, 25 years old. John Brooks, like you said, haven't seen a ton of him. We've only played with him as the ref 8 times, but we have a favorable record there. Favorable record at Everton. We are playing at home. Come on, we can use a little luck, dude. We got a tough run of games coming up. We got some big ones. So we could use 3 points against Everton.
Bookies have it. United minus 190, heavy favorites, tie plus 320. The away, Everton, if they win, plus 500, sir. That would be a line I'd be all over if we were across the pond and I could bet it. What do you got for the starting 11 for Manchester United? Obviously, we saw Amorim kind of mix things up here. We know the formation. Who are you going to play?
I'm going to do Onana in net. I'm going to do the back three of De Ligt, Martinez, and Mazraoui. I'll do Diallo as right wing back. I'll do Delo as left wing back. I think he's going to play Ugarte, Casemiro. I think he's going to play tight. I think he's learned from Ipswich. And then up front, he's going to play Garnacho, Fernandez, and Amad Diallo, sir. What do you think?
You already had Amad Diallo at right back, sir. Right wing back.
Well, there you go. So add Rashford or
sir,
pick a player.
Have another drink.
Pick a player, sir. So it's
Rashford.
midnight.
I'm dying
here.
Rashford.
What do you got?
No, look, I think without rattling off a bunch of players, I'm just going to say, hey, like, here's the deal. Like, that back five is really a concern. Mazraoui should really be the wing back. Shaw should really be the left wing back because we don't have anyone. And Martinez is looking like a shadow of his former self. I think you got to start Luke Shaw, De Ligt, Mazraoui. And you got to put Amad at wing back, Delo left, Casemiro, Ugarte, and like you said, Bruno, Garnacho, and Rashford. That's probably the best 11 for me. I'd be surprised if we saw something different from the manager. But what is your score prediction?
I think it's going to be a tight match. Tight game. I oscillate, but I'm going to call 1-0. 1-0 United. I think we get a win. I think we get a really tight win. Find a clean sheet. This guy thinks no way.
Yeah, you see do you see us against Ipswich? Did you see it? Like, we should have conceded more.
Maybe he's going to have a big game. He's going to be
it's
like
not
Spider-Man.
Onana's fault. By the way,
no, it's not.
Ipswich,
no, it's not. Those back passes today,
Ipswich, we should have conceded more. And against Bodo, we probably should have conceded more. It's not. It's the quality of chances that it's like the Delo back pass that led to kind of the madness.
No, we gave him big chances. We gave him some big chances against
I think
Bodo.
it's Everton. It's going to be Everton 3-2. It's the high-scoring barn burner. We're not going to be able, the bar to play this way at the EPL level is going to continue to be higher than what we got. If you look at that team, there's so many holes, and we were so out of shape. I think we're going to come in absolutely ragged. I couldn't believe the players how exhausted they were at the end of Bodo Glimt. It's like, if you're that tired playing that team, Everton's coming for it. Sean Dyche. And everyone, the thing about it is, it's like, all right, we'll give you the ball. We'll give you 70% of the ball. But we're coming at you with numbers, and you're going to concede goals. And I think that's really what's on the menu. I believe in what Amorim is trying to do. I just think there's going to be more pain in the near term than there is going to be success.
I think you're right. I'm being Muppety. I'm half delirious at this point, sir. It's almost the next day. It's almost the day after Thanksgiving in my neck of the woods. But I think you're right. It could be just as easily a defeat as a victory, given what he's trying to do. Everton are always frisky, and every team in the Premier League is as tough as nails. There's no easy game. So I hope it's a victory. It could easily just be defeat. I think if we do get a clean sheet, Onana is going to be very busy.
Busy. All right. Well, that's it. That's the podcast. We really appreciate everybody listening. It's a quick preview because we're both remote. It's Thanksgiving night, the day after the day. I'm in Hawaii. You're in Jersey. 5-hour difference, and we're still getting the pod out, sir. Pod never sleeps. That's the motto. Check us out, americanreddevils.com. Black Friday sale, americanreddevils.store, patreon.com/American Red Devils, sir. Our top 10 downloads last 7 days. We got Los Angeles, Chicago, Dublin, New York, Melbourne, Brooklyn, Philly, Oslo, Charlotte, North Carolina, Houston, Texas. Shout out to everybody. And let's get another dub on the menu, sir. I don't know if I hope your Muppet feelings are right that we're going to pull out another win here.
Yeah, if we do, I think clean sheet's probably overly optimistic, but let the Muppet